Hello and welcome to Forest Pathology at Oregon State University. My name is Hazel and today I will be showing you an example of Swiss needle cast, which is caused by the pathogen Phaeocryptopus gaeumannii. It has been recently renamed Nothophaeocryptopus gaeumannii. Either name is fine for your disease collection for class. So here is an extremely heavily infected sample. This is a disease that infects Douglas fir trees. It's an ascomycete, meaning that the fruiting body is found on the foliage itself rather than in a mushroom or conch. So again, Swiss needle cast. It infects trees in spring and continues to develop over the following winter. It can cause chlorosis of the needles followed by necrosis and premature needle drop. In this case, the sample was collected before the yellowing. It's most visible on second-year needles, as the disease is not fully developed on current-year needles, though it will be present. So this is the underside of a Douglas fir branch. And what you're looking at right now are the undersides of the Doug fir needles. So looking at the needle over here, we'll look at this needle that I'm sort of stabbing at with my nail. You can see the midrib is clearly visible. And then on either side of the midrib, you can see, essentially, they look like two dark lines. But in reality, these are, I think that's as much magnification as I'm going to be able to get. You might be able to see this with another one that's closer to the center. It's not, what we're looking at are not two dark lines, but what we're looking at is hundreds or thousands of individual fruiting bodies. And you can see this in some of the imagery in the lab presentation. Essentially, one fruiting body blocks one stomatal opening in the underside of the Doug fir needle. So one fruiting body, one stomata, one infection. You can see why I said previously that this sample is so heavily infected. Part of the reason that the premature needle drop happens is because essentially the stomata are blocked by these fruiting bodies, and so the needle is no longer productive, and so the tree sheds it. So this is what we call stomatal occlusion. Stomatal, of course, referring to the stomata of the needle, and occlusion is just a fancy way of saying blocked. So the air exchange is blocked. The needle can no longer perform one of its functions, and so the needle is shed by the tree. And so again, this is Phaeocryptopus gaeumannii or Nothophaeocryptopus gaeumannii, which causes Swiss needle cast. You can definitely find this disease in varying levels of severity in Corvallis proper. Just take a walk and look at the undersides of some of the Douglas fir trees in your neighborhood, and you probably will find it. Again, it's one fruiting body, one stomata. If you see Douglas fir foliage with longer black fruiting bodies, that is not Swiss needle cast, that's a different disease. So Phaeocryptopus gaeumannii, Swiss needle cast. Thank you for watching.